Hello there everyone, and welcome back to some more Europa Universalis IV. First things first, Isthmus. That's what this is called, or something like that. I might have gotten the pronunciation wrong. Although, this one might be a bit wide to qualify. Also, that's a very straight river you've got there. But anyways, we're going to send him to... We're going to have him explore these areas here, as well as this one here. And then throw him back on the transport and have him go back that way. Oh, and I looked stuff up on the EU wiki, and it's really unlikely that we're going to get the next, or the other fort-related event, so I'm just going to go ahead and build some more buildings that will give us money later. Or generate more money and... Alright, well anyways, we've got that placed. Here we go. I like that mission. I want money anyways. Build it up. How are we... it looks like our force limits has gone up a little bit. We could... I think what we'll do is... Well, first we'll save up money. Then we'll consider how we're going to spend it. Surprisingly enough, our score is still going up. Denmark is basically getting white peace with like everyone here. As you can see, neither Denmark nor Sweden... Oh, well that was... Oh, because the war ended. Well, yeah, you know what. All things considered, we're just going to leave these two provinces unexplored, because... Well, here's where we'll be doing most of our colonization at first anyways, so... to me at least it makes more sense to finish exploring there. But we'll get... Although it costs money, we will get another group of those building there. Alright, tech. Still have a fairly good neighbor discount. Burgundy, ooh. Well, Burgundy is smaller. It's Tuscany's doing pretty well. Papal States has lost its other two provinces. It's surprising that they're still around. Byzantium, surprisingly, still exists. Really am quite surprised to see that. In fact, the Ottomans don't like... For the time, it's like been 30 years. Doesn't look like the Ottomans have really done a whole lot. The Mamluks, I think, have expanded a bit. I'm sure on their starting borders, but it looks to me like they have. But back to the HRE. Pomerania is expanding. Brandenburg, Saxony, Cologne. Interesting that these two have gotten so big. Don't tend to see that a whole lot. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think these guys can form the Netherlands, so maybe we'll even see that. And if they have East Frisia, I think they'd have to take some of this territory in Flanders, but we might see the Netherlands form in this game without the events that are designed to make them form. It could be interesting. Austria, oh, Archduchy, they got that event. That's an event that only Austria gets related to, well, how stuff that happened historically. There are a few events like that in the game for some different countries. That's what our fort event we had earlier was. They're called dynamic historical events. And most people have mixed opinions on them, but I don't think they're really a bad thing. Also, we now have 0 army tradition. This will change. This will go up though because of our ideas over here. First level of defensive, already paying off and proving useful. There. You know, I think I'd really like this guy to hurry up and die already, because he's a better ruler, for sure. And, I would definitely... Since I'm not going to break free of this union on this succession, then I'd really just rather be benefiting from those stats as soon as possible. They had to release Holstein, who are, yeah, just flat-out independent. Well, Denmark is weakened. I can't say I'm really upset with that. Oh, we got that explored, automatically traveling into here. That's nice. What discoveries? Oh, some stuff in Africa. Oh, looks like Portugal has been going down this way. Hold on a sec. Alright, and back. I was a friend from high school, so spent a bit of time talking with him, catching up. But, anyways, back to Europa. We have this event to deal with. I actually, looked around at the options, and, this seems better because reducing the stability will reduce our tax by 10% anyways, as well as other negative effects, and it will cost more to bring up, as opposed to this, which will wear off over time. So, we are going to accept their demands. And unpause and continue. Let's see. That's there. Okay, well, still got all this to explore. Our conquistador has died, never mind. We don't have that to explore. With our rather lackey in military tradition, let's see just what we can do here. Not bad, actually, given, you know, 1.2 out of 100. All things considered, that's pretty good. This is about halfway up. That's good. We want the Reformation to happen. Oh yeah, what does it mean? Oh, accumulate money. That's what I thought. We won that battle. I'm not surprised. We tend to win these battles. Yeah, I can't. Can I? Can I choose the leader? I can choose the leader over here. Oh, never mind then. I didn't realize you could reassign the leaders like that on just any province here in this. That's interesting. It may be the land of opportunity, but I think it'd be better to, you know, get the colonial range to get over to it first. Speaking of which, I looked at Portugal real briefly, and they're behind us in diplomatic tech because they've been investing in ideas a bit more, I guess. I'm not actually entirely sure why they're behind. Because they have a better diplomatic ruler. And it looks like he's been ruling a while, so... The Emperor has enacted an imperial reform. Well, he's the first one of those. Not too worried about it yet. Most people are still for Austria. It's too bad Austria getting weaker certainly wouldn't be a bad thing. Although, wait, no, didn't I say I want to ally with them? I can't remember. Did I want to make you my ally? Yes, I did, because I did improve relations. Let's do that again. Because, you know, the diplomats are just sitting there doing nothing in the meantime, so... Might as well send them over to do that. And, rivers... Again. Austria is conquering Switzerland. Poor Switzerland. That is an interesting sort of valley it's got going there. It's also kind of interesting that, I suppose that happens in real life. That later the ground gets lower again and the valley goes away. We found some water on this side. Eastern Hudson Bay. It's very interesting how some of the province names like that get placed. The ones that refer to, like, eastern or western whatever location. So it looks like this is part of Hudson, this is Hudson. I think Mississippi is here. So there's not too much more to the Hudson node. England has trade power here too. Less than us even, because trade power propagates upstream. But on the other hand, England hasn't even discovered over here yet because they can't. They have a really... Oh, their bad ruler died. Now they have a Regency Council that is better than their old ruler was. It's not even that good of a Regency Council. I would really like... I know I said it already, but I really... Well, I'm pretty sure I said it already, but I'd really like this guy to die. Because he's better in every way. But especially, that additional 4 military power will help us power through these defensive ideas here. And then catch up on technology, because we're going to fall behind there. No doubt about it. Battle somewhere. Not surprised we won, we generally tend to. We didn't always, though. Well, that didn't last too long. Supposedly some work was done on the AI, so stuff like that wouldn't happen as much, but results seem a bit mixed. I guess I don't see it happening as often as I used to, but it still does happen. Where an AI will ally someone and then basically immediately be like, you know what, no, I'm gonna go conquer you, and break the alliance, rival them, all that. Yeah, sure, we'll do that mission. Because we've got another diplomat who's not doing anything, and... well, they like us, so... let's improve relations. Does anyone else dislike me? Oh, they don't dislike me anymore. That's alright, though, I still dislike them. I don't care whether or not they like me, I dislike them. That's what really matters. Here in, we've got this little province here. Lots of, river estuaries all over. It seems that, in these random new worlds, any province that has a river automatically becomes a river estuary. Which will help us hold power in the Chesapeake node, because that's got a couple rivers in it, but, I don't think that's really... It's probably working as designed, as in how it's literally coded, but I don't think it's working as intended. Like, if you look at the real, non-random one for river estuaries and stuff, there's a lot fewer of them. I mean, you know, not that I really mind. Ah, comet sighted. They recently added a new option to this event with the patch and expansion, or I think it might just be the expansion. It used to be just, it's an omen. Now, however, you can pick that the end is nigh. Same effect, but, you know, it's for people who like choice. They did this with the previous game in the series as well. I'm looking forward to the other two options getting added, because my favorite option of the 4 they had in the final expansion for this, of the previous game in the series, isn't on here. My favorite one before was, stop looking at the sky! And, I mean, you know, it's the simplest solution. If you don't like seeing the comments, just don't look at the sky. Quit looking up, just keep looking down and do your peasant work. You silly peasants. I did finish my mission. I should spend money. How's my force limits doing? 2 more naval force limits. So, what we're going to do then is build this here, and we'll build this here, and I don't see my fleet there. Did I leave them? I did. And we'll send them back to the capital, and then we still have enough left over to build another temple, so we will build another temple. Papal influence, we've got a little bit of that built up. We're at our maximum, unsurprisingly. And let's go for this one. He's cheap. We probably won't be able to hold on to him in the long run, but, you know. In the meantime, we can mess up other people's chances. That's always good. Yep, here's the border of the Hudson. This is the last province in the trade node. So we now know the entirety of these 3 trade nodes. National Epic. Yeah, we'll do that. Even though we're getting a ton of prestige. You know. Actually, we probably shouldn't have done that. That was probably a complete waste. But at some point we're going to run out of stuff to explore. And it will be really useful at that point. So we have now explored all the land we can get to up here without conquering some natives first. They don't know about us, they don't know about us. They don't know about us, they don't need to know about us to dislike us. But, it's just the way it works. Life is just like that sometimes. They don't need to know you to know they dislike you. Finally! At last! Ooh, new decision. Yep, money. I like money. Stability can be more expensive. I'm fine with that. Interesting, that's, less... Oh no, okay. No, that is how much it should be going up by, but, we have a better monarch now, he doesn't have an heir yet. We'll probably still be in the personal union upon his death, but, well, right now we'd get a random, person as our ruler if he died. Okay, so... now that we've done that, I guess we are going to make our way back down here. Just go down there and try and explore that. It really, all things considered, doesn't matter too much if we lose a bunch of these single units. If that sentence didn't make sense to you, I'd recommend pretending that it did, because I'm not going to clarify it further. They're about to die. You know, despite what I just said, you're gonna go there, and you are gonna go there. No, never mind. You don't need to go over there. You know, I said I didn't mind losing them, and, lost them. By the way, that last level of, diplomacy technology unlocked a unique building, but, that's very expensive. And it'd kind of be worth it, but I don't really want to save up 1,000 gold for it right now. Like, there will be a time later where we just start saving up that much money naturally, as a result of, our income and not really having a lot of provinces to spend it on. Especially if we don't expand here on, if we don't expand on Europe itself, then we'll just have the same set of provinces basically to spend our money on. Because, well, the new colonial mechanics for the Americas mean that any colonies we have over here will become dependencies of a sort, so it's good. Their tech is 4. Tech is still level 4. We still can't afford to get him back, but that, again, we don't really care. We can get another idea, which is good. More army morale will make us better at fighting. Connacht has expanded, and they actually did well enough against England to have taken that province from England, so we might just see Ireland form in this game, because it is a formidable nation for the Irish miners over there. Let's see, 779. It's a pretty good spread for how we're doing stuff. How close are we on you? We have enemy. We're still a bit of ways. It's unfortunate. Well, the other one died, so I guess we'll just go back to saving up a bunch of papal influence that will probably never do us much good. We're gonna go all the way down there and have the cog drop the unit off right into this territory here. This is probably a bad decision that will get the ship killed. Hardy seamen. Norwegians are well known for them. Yeah, it's just a fairly minor event, a little bit of naval tradition, which is good. Ours is falling because we're no longer exploring. I don't like him as much as our current person. I mean, his military is still good, but his administrative and diplomatic aren't really good enough for me. Hopefully Denmark can do something stupid and lose a lot of prestige shortly, so that on their death the so on their death we go independent. And maxed our relationships with Austria, and with that news, I think we will call it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.